So this is the other half of a run of ICC that I did right after maintenance. There was about 10 minutes left till the servers were closing, so I managed to do the first wing, and then I started off right maybe about 20 to 30 minutes after I woke up. I started with the vampire wing, and then obviously I'm going to go on to the next wing. This might have even been the very first run for ICC I did on this old character. You can just about see in the chat box where the achievements are popping up, showing that this is the first time they've done ICC. This was definitely something I wasn't expecting to happen. I was just expecting another half run, get to the end, nothing drops. So, out of all the years I've been playing World of Warcraft, I've probably run ICC on this account maybe 270 times plus, maybe. So if I were to take a guess at a number of how many runs I've done on separate characters and my main, maybe 277. That's just a random guess. So this would be the 278th run. And I think the drop chance for Invincible is still 1%, maybe just under, or it might be just over. This character was also only level 70, so it wasn't even max level at this point. It's definitely been the luckiest week I've had for World of Warcraft. I also managed to get a recipe for my jewel crafter, which allows me to socket gems onto mostly jewelry, but I think it does allow me to socket onto armor pieces at least once, and allowing twice for jewelry, which is really nice. I'm definitely not keeping up to the pace of current retail, especially raiding or mythics. That I'm just kind of playing at my own pace recently. So doing ICC runs, Firelands, all old content just to get mounts and any transmogs, which I might have missed before. I think probably this might be one of the best times to get back into WoW if you've been away for a while. The World Within has got a lot of content, which has been really nice to sort of dip your feet back in, especially if you're a solo player. It's been pretty great just doing stuff on your own. Delves might be something that they never knew that they needed. You think you do, but you don't. Always running past Velithria, I always have the weird remembering of when I first did ICC solo as a demon hunter, and I thought you had to complete every part of the raid. So I went in there as a demon hunter with first aid, and I bandaged Velithria. I failed maybe twice because I didn't realize you just had to heal her up pretty much. So I was killing all ads, and I'm pretty sure I popped into the portal once, which obviously is a mistake. I think all jokes aside, Burning Rush is probably one of the best abilities for warlocks, especially like clearing old content. Just having the extra movement speed is a pleasure just to run faster, which is a funny thing to think of, especially as a caster which just has to stand still most of the time. And I gotta say, with the warband changes, it's really nice to have the extra XP just for having other characters at max level. After this grind of old content, I started leveling this to max level, and it took me only like maybe 4 to 5 hours of doing time walking dungeons. So if I had even leveled some other ones to max level before this, it would have gone even faster. I think the craziest thing about the drop is that it was the first time that I've streamed World of Warcraft in a few years, maybe. And when I did, I managed to get such a rare drop that I've been trying for years. Probably since Legion expansion, been trying for it solo. Um, and I think maybe on one character alone, I might have done 100 and something runs, maybe 130 plus runs, which isn't a lot compared to some people. But I think where I started playing a lot more in Legion, I pretty much played Legion from start to finish every day, and doing the ICC runs was just something nice to pop onto, not have to worry too much about what you're doing and just clearing for a goal set in mind. So obviously when it hit and the drop happened, I was dumbfounded pretty much, and you can probably tell from my reaction, which you'll probably see in a second, that I was at a loss for words for most of it, but it was a pretty fun reaction, I think, for myself. I thought about it as well, that the way that they gave a skip for Siege of Orgrimmar, they're probably going to put in a skip for ICC, and it's going to happen right now because I got the mount, which is funny enough that that'll happen to me all the times running the whole dungeon, or the whole raid, I should say. And then here we are, boom, you can now skip it. That was another funny thing that I thought of after it happened, that I wasn't focusing on the drop at all. I definitely didn't think I was going to get it. There's always just that one little thought at the back of your mind that even though the drop percent chance is like 1%, there's always that small chance. And after, I'm going to say 278 runs, it was finally my time. And here we are.
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want from theory alone?
Skip the thing for me. The cutscene. Skip the cutscene. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Techni! I just got the horse! I just got the horse! Holy... Now I have to rub it in Finn's face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me drag this. I'm not in combat. Well, that was the first run of the day. What? I was gonna run way more. I don't need to run ICC anymore. Oh, my add-on is with this. I'm free. I can't believe it. I'm free. The shackles have been lifted. Usable admin. The chances of getting struck by lightning are something around 1 in 15,300. But the odds of getting struck by lightning twice in your lifetime are around 1 in 9 million. But that's exactly what happened today with my luck. The chance of getting invincible is 1% drop. And every time you do it, obviously, it's going to be 1%. It doesn't change. And then the rate for the Heavenly Onyx dropped by the Shah of Anger is a 0.03% drop rate. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but they just had Mist remixed, which means you could get that a lot easier recently. I didn't play Remix at all. I should have. It looked fun, and it was a quick way to get your levels up, but I just wasn't playing WoW at the time. But I have been trying to get the Heavenly Onyx drop since Mist itself, actually. I don't even think I had a max level character, so that was probably on my fault that I wasn't getting anywhere with that. But that effectively made the drop rate for the Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent to be, you would get it in 3,000 or more drops. And considering I've been going for it since Mists, I did miss quite a bit of time not farming it, but ever since Shadowlands, I'm pretty sure I was doing it weekly on at least 3 to 4 characters, and I did that obviously for quite a long time. So I've probably tried for the Heavenly Onyx maybe 400 to 500 times, and again, it was this character. Its luck is profound. I got it immediately after. So for me, this is my getting struck by lightning twice in the same day, which it's much lower odds happening than getting struck by lightning twice in your lifetime. This is probably got to be the luckiest moment I've had, not just in WoW, but probably in most gaming. Especially to get a back-to-back drop, I went immediately from ICC to Pandaria, and I went straight to Shah because on my farming rotation I go ICC, Shah, and then I go for Tusks. If I had got the trifecta, then seriously, this would have been a different video, even longer than it is now, with just my mumbling and talking. But truly, this has been a monumental week for me in WoW, where just everything was coming together, and I've just really been enjoying myself to play, which has made a significant difference to how I feel about the game. I'm definitely thinking about it now. This is definitely going to be somebody's 13th reason, just based on my luck alone.
Oh my god! What is going on? Uh, two in a row? What the Today is my lucky day. Uh, 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 uh.
Invincible, Heavenly Cloud Serpent. I no longer need to farm these two anymore.
Was that? I think it's the sound of no one caring.